remember at the time when I was around 6 or 7 or 8 years old, have a brother named Caleb, have a brother named Trent,
Stop talking about it.
and a sister named Sanaa. And we were kids, we used to have a bunch of toys. I don't remember our dog, Roxy, having any toys. We have a dog named Charlie now, and she has this squeaky, squishy duck. Cute, huh? But anyway, when me and Sanaa were kids at Grandma Ann's house, we used to go to McDonald's a lot. We used to love getting Happy Meals. And when we opened the Happy Meal box, of course, the good old toy. When I was 9, I remember getting this Happy Meal toy of a pirate minion. But Sanaa, however, got this caveman minion toy that people thought this minion toy cussed. Me and Sanaa knew he laughed, but angry parents thought he said, "What the f?" But I'm not going to talk about that. So yeah, at the time at McDonald's, we used to get these weird toys from McDonald's. We used to get a Mario, we used to get Charlie Brown, we used to get Batman, we even get that freaking, I don't know, so many stuff. Now, the toy part of our childhood might difficult for us, but not the same time. It was, of course, Legos. Now, before me and Sanaa were around, Kilbertrand had Legos. And it was funny that my mom, April, and my dad, Todd, they had to spend 3 kitty hours making the Lego sets. My dad would be like, "Jesus Christ, how many pieces do we have to build?" My mom will be like, "Look, we bought the Legos, so pretend you're Bob the Builder." God, dog. But when I had Lego sets, I remember having a Lego Angry Birds set, a Lego Inside Out 2, something like Lego City. But this Lego set I loved, all my life, was the Lego Flintstone set. I remember getting this for Christmas back when I was 14 years old, and it got broke. Now, I'll never forget the Legos that Sanaa had. She had this Lego car set, but the most part, she had that Lego pieces where you can build stuff, and she had a table where you can build the Legos. Now, I'm really excited to tell you about this one. It's a Thomas story. Now, this is something that for me and Trent, because both of us, back in our childhood, we loved Thomas the Tank Engine. No, I'm not talking about that Thomas. I'm talking about this buddy. Now, before I was around, Trent was a Thomas person. These nuts! Trust me, the wooden railway Thomas sets he had. Grandma said he took Thomas everywhere he'd go. Probably in the bath, probably in the car, and especially dinner. Mom would be like, "Trent, put that Thomas up." April, leave him alone. Back then, when eBay was different, Trent wanted the Duncan. And trust me, Duncan was very hard to find.
No Duncan for you. No Duncan for you. What the hell?
Quick quote, my mom never threw any electronics or devices out at the window back then. And of course, my brother will watch Thomas on TV, just like I did when I was younger.
You tell him, narrator, Ethan.
Now, let's talk about me, how I love Thomas. This is when I had Thomas toys. Now, when I had a bunch of Thomas toys, I had Trackmaster, I did have some Wooden Railway, I did have some Take and Play, and the Superstation. And it got broke. I don't know how, but... Also, I used to film videos with my Thomas toys. I remember saying,
"Henry is the first engine to arrive from work."
and then I had Douglas, and then I said,
"Douglas just got chocolate everywhere. It was meant M&M's."
the reason why I'm saying that, because I used to put these on Douglas. At the time, I wanted Donald first before I get Douglas, but I got Douglas. I didn't get Donald. Until I saw this piece of crap. Get that out of here, bro. Why would you make Donald like this? Why does he look so fat? Now, when I was like 6 or 7 years old, I used to throw my Thomas toys in the backyard one by one. My mom would be like, "Ethan, what the hell did you just do?" And then back then, I got into Angry Birds. I remember getting these plushies. I had a talking Angry Bird, and I had an Angry Birds Jenga sets. And then I got into cars. I loved cars back then. I had a bunch of toys. Another funny story. I had a giant Lightning McQueen once, and then I threw it down the stairs, and then my brother was like, "Hey, don't throw that down the stairs before I smack your butt up." And then when I got older, I remember getting Loud House toys. I got some Looney Tune toys, and that's all I can remember. Now, let's talk about my brother Caleb, the big man. Now, he had Matchbox cars, and dinosaurs, and this Star Wars toy. Now to my sister. She had Peppa Pig. I'm talking Paw Patrol. I'm talking Barbie. I'm talking Barbie Life Dream House. And then... Anyways, folks, that is our Toy Story video. I'm glad I shared the FlashBack stories about my family, what kind of toys that they had growing up. Because you know right now, my sisters, Brooklyn and Jordan, they have a lot of toys. My cousins too. So before I end this video, happy holidays to all of you.